Representative Messmer of Indiana is recognized.
Thank you, Chairman, and thank you to our witnesses for being here today. Mrs. Figliola, thank you for providing your testimony. It seems to be alarming that school districts are trying to undermine parents' rights to know what is happening to their child during the school day. After the conclusion of your case, did the school board change its policy and communicate that change to parents, or did they deny that it was ever their policy?
Thank you for your question. The school district refused to agree that there was ever a policy despite the district-wide training. Every teacher and every staff member was at that training where we were trained to always address students by their preferred names and pronouns and to never tell parents without explicit direction from a student. They hide behind the fact that it was not in their policy handbook, even though it was taught in required training meetings to all staff. The district did state in the final statement about my case a year ago that it does not support hiding or withholding information from parents, but I don't know since then if they've changed anything.
Okay. Are you confident that the school district's stance toward parents has fundamentally changed?
No, I'm not confident of that at all.
Okay. It also seems that a policy having teachers lie to or conceal information from parents would affect teacher morale. And from your testimony, it's clear that your colleagues were uncomfortable with the mandate from the administration. Yeah. What does it do to teacher morale to be in your position where your school district has placed you?
Well, it's very demoralizing because we do take every teacher knows that our responsibility is to teach our kids and to work with families and to support families however we can. And here we have to hide information, which doesn't make sense when the people who could make a huge difference in children's lives, people who know their history, they know their medical history, all their history, their family history, their emotional history, people who love them, quite honestly. Teachers love their kids, but we're not there when the child graduates high school. Who is there? It's the parents. Hopefully it's still the parents, because when parents are kept out of the picture, there's a wedge put between that child and those parents, and it grows. It grows when that child doesn't have the relationship with the parent, but has it with others, and then they feel more and more separated from that parent. So in the end, when that child finishes school, gets out of school, and that parent wants to support that child, if parents are kept in the dark all that time, how can they know how to support the puzzle that is their child as a young adult? They don't have all the pieces, and they don't know what to do. So,
thank you.
Thank you.
Mrs. Powell, in your written statement, it contains a section discussing the alleged conflict some states and school districts see between parents' rights and children's rights. Could you elaborate on the damage done to children, families, and society when children's rights and parents' rights seem to be in conflict?
Yeah, the whole framing that puts parents' rights and children's rights against each other is just wrong, because the way it works, I mean, this is reflected in FERPA, as I said, it's also reflected in the UN Convention on the Rights of the Child, that is a widely known, the document on children's rights. It's framed around parents' rights as well. It is the right to be protected by a parent, and when a child doesn't have a parent who can protect them in those very unfortunate circumstances, that child is very vulnerable. And that's the only case where the government can step in and assume that role that a parent normally would. But it is very dangerous to undermine that. The children on their own, it doesn't empower a child to put them in charge of protecting their own rights. It renders them vulnerable. It's a scary situation. A child needs the support of their parents. And that's why parents' rights are children's rights.
Thank you. Yield back my time.